how to most efficiently use your body and generate power. Just learning a lot from him all around.
How's the strength and conditioning? We've heard everyone talk about it. Everyone's just getting bigger. How did it feel for you?
Yeah, felt good. Felt good through winter workouts. Felt good through summer program. Obviously, it keeps going through camp and through season. We keep lifting heavy. We keep getting stronger. Keep building everything like that, especially up front. Got to keep holding our weights, but it's been good.
Do you have any goals for this season for yourself?
Yeah, got goals for myself, got goals for the team, but just to sum it up, be the best player that I can be on the field for this team and for this offensive line unit. Be the best offensive line unit that we can be, and be the best offense that we can be. Control what we can control.
Coach Henson tied physicality to technique, and I'm just curious, individually, what's been your focus technique-wise, and then how do you feel the group is doing in those categories?
Yeah, I think the group's doing well. I think we're, you look at day one of camp to now, I think you see huge improvement. You look at spring ball to camp, you see huge improvement. So you can see the steps with the techniques that Coach Henson's trying to learn, and he always says, you got to be as violent and as physical as you can within your technique. You can't lose control. You can't just go out there and think all physicality. Like, you have to do it with the right technique. And, it's definitely a challenge. You go against D linemen that are improving every day. They're doing all their stuff too. Like, it's a challenge every day, but you got to come out, you got to compete, you got to work on it. You got to lock in with the physicality within the technique.
And where have you been focusing on with technique?
Multiple things, kind of like I said earlier, run game and pass game, mainly like hand-wise, run game, always got to keep inside hands, trying to generate the most power there, and then, pass game, got to strike hands with the D linemen and stuff.
And Coach says, you get to this stage when you've been essentially playing against the same defense for quite a while, things can get a little flat. How have you guys kind of fought against that and tried to stay sharp?
Yeah, I think, Coach Grinch obviously has a really unique defense. They're always moving around and flying around, so that always keeps us on our toes. We're always looking for what they're up to and things like that, which definitely helps.
And then can you just talk about your quarterbacks and kind of the confidence level you have with both of them at this point?
Yeah, love those guys on and off the field. Really proud of how they've competed. I think they've both done great jobs being leaders on the field, in the locker room, and in general. Really proud of their competition and things like that.
What stands out about Caleb? One thing about Caleb, one thing about Miller off the field that maybe we wouldn't necessarily know.
I don't know. They're both great guys. They're both locker room guys, team leaders, things like that. As an O-line, we all respect them. We all look up to them, obviously. Things like that. I don't know what really would shock you, but yeah, no, they're both great guys.
I want to ask you about the rush and the rush edge. They have a lot of new guys there. Is anyone that's kind of surprised you a little bit?
Yeah, I think that group's competing. I know a lot of those guys have been banged up kind of throughout camp. Couple miss here, couple miss there, but when they're out there, they're always competing. They're always working hard. Showing speed off the edge. Different moves here and there. They're working. They're getting better. It's hopefully we get them all back healthy soon.
And then Coach Henson said there's an extent to which you guys still kind of feel you have to prove yourselves. That the games haven't started yet. You've talked a lot about identity, but how much of that kind of just has to wait till you're out on the field doing the real thing?
Absolutely. I think that's for the O-line, that's for the offense, that's for the whole team, really. We've been working with Coach Riley, almost 9 months now, but at the end of the day, that's just us working within ourselves. We haven't shown anything, we haven't proved anything, anything like that. And again, you just got to battle every single day. You got to, as much as it is a process, you can't be worried about the outcome. You got to work on the day-by-day process and getting better daily and just focus on what you can control and things like that. And yeah, at the end of the day, we got to prove it.